Welcome to the Stock Market Daily News Podcast. It's Friday, November 28th, and we're recapping the big moves from Wednesday, November 27th. Wall Street surged into the holiday, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average rallying more than 300 points, the S&P 500 climbing nearly 0.7%, and the Nasdaq notching its fourth straight day of gains, up just over 0.8%. Tech optimism and rising hopes for a Federal Reserve rate cut powered the action. Stick with us as we break down key market stories and what they mean for your portfolio. Let's kick off with the driving force behind the rally: growing expectations for a December interest rate cut from the Federal Reserve. Investors are increasingly convinced the Fed could ease monetary policy soon, with current odds of a quarter-point cut at nearly 85%, according to the CME FedWatch tool. This optimism is fueling broad-based buying, particularly in tech and growth stocks, and easing last week's fears about overheated valuations. For investors, this shift could mean lower borrowing costs and higher future earnings for many companies, especially those sensitive to interest rates. Next, Nvidia delivered another blockbuster quarter, and the results reverberated across markets. The AI chip leader beat earnings expectations and offered upbeat forward guidance. Nvidia's upward momentum helped lift the tech sector and offset recent concerns about stretched valuations. Dell Technologies joined the party too, soaring 5.8% after a strong revenue forecast. For tech investors, these beats signal continued robust demand for AI and cloud hardware, keeping sector bulls firmly in the driver's seat as we close out the year. Shifting to airlines, the S&P 1500 Airlines Index jumped 3%, marking one of its biggest one-day rallies this quarter. With air travel at record volumes for Thanksgiving and the holiday shopping season kicking off, airlines are seen as a strong proxy for consumer health. This trend is a positive sign as retailers prepare for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, though mixed forecasts from Walmart and Target are reminders that not all retail names may benefit equally. Individual stocks also made headlines. Robinhood surged nearly 11% as it expanded its trading offerings and saw a fourth straight day of gains, while Urban Outfitters popped 13.5% following a better-than-expected third quarter. Meanwhile, First Majestic Silver and Endeavor Silver both soared more than 8% and 10%, respectively, tracking a sharp jump in silver prices. These outsized moves show investors are willing to chase momentum in both retail and commodities heading into year-end. Finally, market breadth remained robust. Advancing stocks outnumbered decliners more than 3-1 on the New York Stock Exchange, and the S&P 500 posted 34 new 52-week highs without a single new low. To recap, the Dow finished at 47,427, the S&P 500 at 6,813, and the Nasdaq at 23,215. Key market drivers: rate cut optimism, strong tech earnings, resilient consumer travel, and sharp gains in momentum stocks. Looking ahead, keep an eye on Black Friday sales data and updates from the Fed for any changes to the outlook on rates. Thanks for tuning in to the Stock Market Daily News Podcast. Subscribe and follow for your essential daily market roundup.